trust your local governments, it's not right. It's the people's government, not the government's people. And that's going to be the theme of this caucus this year. It's the people's government. The policies written in Denver and the Metroplex are so out of touch with my constituents in my district. It's not like we live in two different parts of Colorado anymore. It's like we live in two different Colorados, and it shouldn't be that way. We need to find a way to unite. And as we want to unite with our urban cousins, that same hand of peace and that same hand of reasoning needs to be put out to the rural constituents of this state. When unfunded mandates and the pressure from government hits my communities and the communities of those that represent rural Colorado, we feel it the hardest. We take the beating. My folks are strong, they're rugged, and they're going to keep working because that's what we do. But they're tired of the beating. Declining public safety, we talk about it in the urban areas. We're seeing it in rural Colorado. What we have seen is big city problems, or big city fixes have exasperated rural problems, and it's really unfortunate. We believe in hard work, personal responsibility, and standing on our own 2 feet. That rugged individualism built Colorado, and it still defines our Western way of life. You look at these people, from the pioneers to the Native Americans, that's rugged individualism, and we will stand for that for 120 days straight and beyond. We will fight for small businesses. We'll fight for affordable and reliable energy. We're going to secure our water, and we're going to fight for good jobs, not only for the people in the metro area, but to make sure that my constituents can keep food on the table for their families. Colorado is more than the metro area. A strong Colorado is backed by a strong rural Colorado. And House Republicans have heard for the last 3 years about how this is going to be a Colorado for all. Well, I haven't seen it, and we are excited to truly uphold that promise of making Colorado a Colorado for all. Thank you very much. All House members will be available for questions. Like Laurel said, we'd like you to talk to ranking members, anybody. All these people have a specialty. We represent over 2 million people in this state. And I would really appreciate it if you all would sit and chat with these folks and get some of their expertise and their perspective that they're going to bring to the Capitol this year, not only to make their constituents' lives better, but your lives better. So thank you, have a good day, and here's to 120 days together.
We would now like to open up for just a few questions. If you have any questions for minority leadership.
Yes. So we're always going to defend taxpayer bill of rights, and it's wildly popular with the people of Colorado, and they prove that time and time again. So we're always going to do that. Now, I will be curious to see if I think it was House Bill 1023 or something that Camacho ran last year, where they want to use taxpayer funds to sue taxpayers to try to get rid of Tabor. They've been coming after Tabor for a long time. What I always point out is that in 2019, the state budget, total budget, was $30 billion. The budget we just passed in 2025 was $44 billion. I think the governor's proposed budget was $50 billion. And so, I don't think spending's the problem, and I know they want to get rid of Tabor so they can, spend more, but I don't think that's what the people of Colorado want. And so the interesting thing this year is going to be, with a $1 billion budget shortfall, are we going to actually cut spending and try to live within our means, or are we going to figure out tricks to try to raise spending? And from what I've seen, we're going to figure out how to raise spending. And where does the government get its money? It gets it from the people. It doesn't produce anything. And so that means it's going to have to take it from the taxpayers in order to spend more. So obviously we're on the side of cutting the spending.
The Medicaid budget is a huge part of the deficit or what is the caucus stance on protecting or going into Medicaid for saving the president?
Yeah, so it's obviously the biggest part of the budget. We are always going to harp on the prioritization. And so we'll lay out, you'll see soon, a list of programs that we feel are not necessary. A lot of them are created recently, again, with that one-time COVID money. But what we always say is prioritize the spending. You spend on the requirements first, right? That's safety, that's schools, that's healthcare, that's infrastructure. Prioritize that first, and then let's talk about what we can do as far as other programs. So prioritize the spending.
Yeah, well, you talked about increase in spending in the state budget. A lot of that's determined by Tabor and federal funds. Are you suggesting that we should cut $20 billion out of the budget and go back to $30 billion?
No. What I'm saying is living within our means. We went from 30 billion to 44 billion. So if you do the math on that, it's a 44% increase. What I'm saying is the problem is not that we don't have enough money. The problem is that we're mismanaging how we're spending it, and we're adding thousands and thousands of new state employees and creating a structural deficit that we've been warning for years that we're going to get to this point where we're running these huge billion-dollar budget deficits, and now we are here. And the Democrats are pointing and saying it's the federal government's fault, it's HR1's fault. But we had this problem before HR1 was a thing, and we've been warning about it for years before that.
Are you suggesting we should lay off thousands of Tabor?
I think we do need to do some restructuring and look at how we can live within our means as far as that goes. Again, when you add, and I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, so many thousands, I've heard different numbers, 5,000 or 6,000, 6,000 new state employees under Governor Polis, that's a problem. That's definitely a problem. Now, I'm not saying lay off all 6,000, but I think we're gonna have to restructure at a minimum because we can't afford that. If not, we're gonna have to raise spending.
Already there. So I talked to your counterpart in the Senate, and he talked a lot about focusing on ways that the caucus over there can actually work with the majority and finding ways of bringing them. I'm hearing a lot about, you did commend them about lowering the temperature in those efforts, but I'm hearing a lot about pushing back, fighting sort of the same fights, but you guys don't have the numbers to really resist those things. So talk a little bit about your strategy for this fight that's coming up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And where your plans to work with.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You'll hear this in my opening day speech as well, which is myself and my caucus members, we've always taken the position that whether we have political differences or not, if it is a good bill and it doesn't violate our foundational principles, doesn't violate the Constitution, it's good for our districts, good for the people of Colorado, we'll join on the bill with you. I'm on 2 bills with the Speaker of the House. I'm on 2 bills with the Majority Leader, and they're good, reasonable bills. 3 of them are crime-related bills. One of them is a spending bill. One of them is about childcare. So it's actually, I think the Speaker and I are on 3 bills together. We want to come together and work together, but what we keep seeing year after year after year is the very radical bills that come through that are infringing on parental rights, infringing on our Second Amendment rights, and we're going to fight those like always. There's going to be a very unique opportunity this year with the Opportunity Caucus. And they keep claiming that they want more reasonable legislation to get passed in Colorado and not the progressive legislation. Well, we're going to see if they are going to walk the walk. They're going to have that opportunity, for lack of better phrases, to prove that they're going to be reasonable. We'll see.
And I'd like to add on to that, I would really like the press to be aware as we tackle some of these problems like crime and safety, keep an eye on these if these are recycled Republican bills. I think that's really important because this year, some of the fixes to these problems, I think you're going to look back and see Republican-only sponsors a few years ago. But as we all know, and it's an election year, so it's time to fix Colorado. I think the governor wants to put his stamp on the state, and you will see a lot of these fixes come from Republican ideas that are being recycled by now Democrat sponsors.
That's a very important point that Assistant Minority Leader Winter brought up. I think you are going to see that. So every year in the state of the state, the governor says that he wants Colorado to be a top 10 safe state on his way out. And again, we are number 2 not safe state. And again, like I said, number 7th in violent crime, number 4 in auto theft, 10 in retail theft. There is a certain level of cynicism that I have seeing that, crimes are number 1 priority for the Democrats now on their way out. However, regardless, I welcome it if it actually gets good policies done for Colorado, even though we've been championing this for over a decade, saying we need to do these things. I still welcome it, and that's why I'm on bills with some of the Democrat majority, because even though I do see the cynicism and the political play of it being most people's last year, I still welcome it because it's good for Colorado. So, good.
Yeah. Congratulations on the role. How do you see yourself managing the caucus or leading the caucus around your predecessor?
Yeah. So I was a big fan of Rose, and Rose is a very good friend of mine. And the thing I appreciate about Rose is that she was well thought out, and she cared about her caucus members, and she listened to all of them. And you should expect no different from me. And we're gonna just fight the way we fight. I think the focus really needs to be on the Democrats and all their friction and, frankly, civil war that they have right now in their own caucus. But I think we're great, and it's going to be a great session for us.
Just along those lines, a few members are missing from back here, so that they do votes. Do you read anything into that, or they just decided?
No, hey, we're individuals. Everybody is free to show up when they want. A lot of us are going to have our families here, so I don't know if they're with their families or in traffic, but no, you shouldn't read into that at all.